Iconic musician Prince died at 57 years old at his Paisley Park mansion in Minnesota. He was found unresponsive in his elevator. While there's still an ongoing investigation, family and friends are mourning. Let's go talk to a couple of fans and let's pay tribute to a legendary Prince.
I never missed a Prince concert in Los Angeles ever. He played 5 nights at the Staples Center. I went to all 5 nights. He played at the Forum in Los Angeles just to keep the Forum open, and it was $25 a night for 20 nights. Unbelievable, the energy, the musicianship, the genius.
39 albums, I mean, that is absolutely unheard of. And he just lived, breathed, drank music. I mean, he was music. The way he combined the artistry with the business, and that's just a dynamite combination there, because he was able to have control of his career.
The creative freedom and financial freedom to run and operate your own genesis, so to speak, so that you reach a much brighter revelation. It's about justice and fairness, and when people say that they love you and they respect you, but at the same time take, 80% of your earnings, then expect you to fix your own communities. So eventually, with courageous people going out there and actually saying something and standing up for it, I think we'll get some balance.
His death was shocking, absolutely shocking. There's just, it stopped my day. I wasn't able to function. I was actually, I was very much affected by his death. I could not do anything right. I couldn't think straight. I couldn't keep a single thought. And I just thought how cruel this life is, and how things can just go away so instantly.
It's really sad to see someone in the music industry go. Like, I've had a bunch of favorite artists that passed away, but they were younger, but they didn't have as much of a huge impact as Prince did.
He created this incredible brand for himself that was just unmatched by anyone. It was so cool. Definitely admired by a lot of people, including myself, and sad to hear that he passed.
I went to Prince's tribute concert a few days ago in Los Angeles, downtown, and as soon as I got there, I just felt such a great energy and presence and spirit. The energy was just remarkable.
Absolute genius. His music fed my soul. He did everything for me. And that's not my style of music. I'm more like Chicago and Styx and early rock and roll stuff, and so Eagles. But when Prince came around, he had this whole twist on music that was all his own, kind of like this glam and funk and rock, and I never knew it before, and I've never heard anything like it since. And he was an absolute genius, so he affected me. And that's how you want to feel when you listen to music. You want to be affected. Does the music affect you? And his music definitely affected me.
He took music and he made it alive and fiery and sexy.
The first time I ever heard of Prince was when the movie Purple Rain was released. I became such a fan. I thought his music was genius. In the late 80s and 90s, he did 2 more movies after Purple Rain. He did a movie called Under the Cherry Moon, and then he did a movie called Graffiti Bridge. Both were very ethereal, bizarre, kind of weird, but I got to work on Under the Cherry Moon, and it was so hard to watch him direct and act, which is so not his talent. That's not what he's a genius. His music is genius. He actually fired the director on Under the Cherry Moon. She was on for like the first month or two, and then he fired her and finished the directing, and then he directed Graffiti Bridge. So it was quite odd to see him as a producer-director. During the dub of Under the Cherry Moon, he would come in with his posse. He'd have a group of like 20 people come on the dub stage with us. It was completely insane.
His longevity, a huge part of it depended on him being absolutely himself, not conforming at all, not taking any crap, just being smart, but along the way being humble and wanting nothing but to offer love, peace, and happiness to the world and help others around him. And that says a lot, and a lot of people and artists coming up today should definitely take note, because he is definitely an icon, and he set an example.
When you get too worried about the human body and this lifetime, and you put too much effort in it, in a negative sense, like fighting someone, it just keeps you from your goal.
Growing up, people like Prince and Michael Jackson and all of these different kind of artists influenced me when I was writing and singing and different things like that. And it seemed like he had so much more to do on this earth. So to have someone pass away, especially so young, it really changes your thought process, and I think it makes you think, like, where are we going to be without these kind of people around anymore?
Such a tragedy. I'm angry. I'm so angry that he died. I want to know what happened and could it have been prevented, especially those last 2 weeks of his life. There's no excuse. I have no idea why. I am mortified. I want to know from the coroner's report, how long was he in that elevator? Was he dead? Was he already dead, and for how long? It's just all these unanswered questions. Everybody, all of a sudden, Purple Rain is #1 worldwide again. It's like, it's always been #1 in my book.
It's crazy to think of all the stuff he never released that's now going to be just like for a long time. But his work will be remembered for a very, very long time.
I hope the family respects and allows his public and his fans to continue working with his music. They say that he has 100,000 songs published and not released, available, and I hope the family lets us continue to share his music. Thank you.
The world is has a little less light on it because he's not on this earth as a physical form, but I believe he is on a spiritual form, and he's here, and in that sense he makes a light again. So, Prince.
Wow, what a tribute. Rest in peace, Prince. Our condolences to your family. 7-time Grammy winner, Oscar winner for Purple Rain. You're legendary. Thank you. Thank you for spreading love, peace, and happiness. I'm Jackie Nova with Corsair News. You're watching Nova Asks.
I just want people to know that I'm very sincere in my beliefs. And I pray every night. And I don't ask for much. I just say thank you.
Like an Eskimo chill, it's all good. Peace and be wild.